Beautiful.
Nice. You know, I think this is my favorite
Configuration.
headstock inlay of his. You know, if you look at the composition itself, I mean, you know, you have his scrimshaw, he has the wahine. She's kind of it's like a modest kind of look, almost like whimsical in the moment. And her dress is really like the centerpiece of the whole thing, right? That bright red with the floral inlay going around it. And behind her is kind of where the surrealism comes through with the like different almost fluorescent-y colors of the backdrop with those leaves behind her, almost like presenting her like a bouquet or it's just, to me, it's I don't know, there's been a lot of really cool inlay art from him, you know, and they always have their different interesting concepts and beauty to them. This one to me just seems like a real like timeless piece of art.
What I like about this one is it's not as intricate as the other ones, but that's a good thing. It's different from, you know, most of the ones that we had in the past. It's still very, very, very nice, very well done as always. But I like that I don't know, it's just different this time around, which is nice. The overall idea too behind the whole thing is a little simple, but complex at the same time. If that makes sense.
Complex in the fact that, like, you know, with the scrimshaw art, there's like, you know, going to be hundreds or thousands of little dots that are shaded in there to create the image and stuff. And with the orchid at the 12th fret, there's just a whole lot of detail work that if you guys view the listing for the auction when it's up, you'll see like real detailed pictures. And we haven't even started to talk about the bear claw spruce being one of the most symmetrically gorgeous bear claws you're gonna find. And Mika, turn it around to check out the
black and white ebony.
Yeah, super dramatic. You practically are never gonna find ebony that looks like that. Insanely marbled, a little bit psychedelic.
It's a piece of art.
This is the most detailed grain of the ones that I've seen that Chuck made. This one's like, it's full on just marbled. Just super nice. Did you see Andrew's?
Yes. I saw it once earlier.
And then Uncle Led has one, right? Does he have one that's with the black and white ebony?
I don't think so.
Somebody else has one. Our good friend in Hong Kong has one.
There's a handful of them out there, but
this one's like, there's so many lines. If you can flip it around one more time, so I can.
Sound wise, this is my top choice personally. I don't think it gets any better.
Looks too good to be.
Sound wise too, it just, I don't know, it's perfect for what I like.
It's good. It has a very punchy A, but very well.
What I like is like it's a freshly built, you know, finished instrument, but there's like a vintage kind of sound you get from his ukes, which I think I really enjoy about his sound.
Yeah, there's a touch of a coloring to the sound that has that kind of a old school vibe to it versus like a just high fidelity style, like new agey kind of sound.
Yeah,
right?
super clean. Yeah. Or this is very raw.
It's got character in the mids.
Yeah. Orchid Gatherer.
Pretty good, right?
For ebony and spruce, this has a really good warm mid range.
Yeah.
It's not too
Because
bright either.
it does have the clarity you'd expect with the ebony spruce. It just
Yeah. Oh. Very.
awesome. You guys want to remember to pull in your mics too.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I'm here.
Right, so we also had a really awesome custom call-out come in this week. And Mika, tell us about this guy.
Yeah, so this is probably one of my favorite ko'olaus that I've played thus far, and all the ko'olaus I've played. This is the CS custom model. We got redwood top, and this set of curly koa on the back and sides is special because it is from the island of Oahu. Usually koa is from the Big Island, so yeah, this koa wood is from island of Oahu, and not typically, or it's not from the Big Island, where a lot of the Hawaiian koa for ukuleles are from. We got the nice blue purfling all around, even on the fretboard. Blue power pearl shells around the rosette. Ebony bridge, fretboard, headstock. The gold and black Grover tuners, satin mahogany neck, and a very slick cutaway. So, as for strings, my favorite strings, we got Joel's Uke Logic.
You don't play low G.
I don't play low G, I'm learning. So, we got labella, gold wound fourth string, hard tension C and E strings, and low tension A string. That's my specific setup. So,
It works really well.
yeah. Oh, sorry. Soft, hard. My bad. Soft
Oh,
tension
opposite.
C.
Okay.
Yeah, soft C, soft E, hard A. So,
You guys can contact Joel direct for custom sets. All right.
all right. So let's give
Listen to
this.
this guy.
I love this uke. It's so easy to play. It feels great.
What is the best thing you like about the tone?
I just really like the low ends. It's really balanced. It's not as bright as I would want it to be, but it's enough. It just has that ko'olau sound. Whenever I play a ko'olau, it just has that very unique low frequency that all of the instruments have. No matter what the tone or the wood combinations are, it always I can just strum one chord and I just hear that unique ko'olau sound.
That's how he voices his bracings. It's just, and Noah's super consistent, so that's why you pick up pretty much any ko'olau, you'd be like, yeah, there is a ko'olau sound to it.
You find that with the best, right? I mean, they have their sound.
Yeah.
It's like from there, it's just little differences in color.
You should, if there's ever a chance, do like a blindfold test where you would get like a.
Will I really know it's a ko'olau from one?
Yeah, I think you can. So you get like a more Bettah
Oh, I would know for sure.
by feel, right?
I mean, by feel, but even by sound, I would know.
Yeah. Even more Bettahs have a sound too.
Yeah, they totally have their own. I mean, maybe just from editing for years and listening to, but I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I hear a clear difference.
Just by feeling the neck, there's like an alien in me, ready to just.
Yeah,
but
it's
feeling the neck, yeah.
That arugula salad. You just.
Oh yeah.
So this is the Venetian cutaway. Oh no, sorry, Florentine. Venetian is the soft.
It curls more up, yeah.
Yeah, like how the ponos are and stuff. A couple years ago, Noah was like, "Nah, I'm not going to do that anymore." So now he
Is
does
it too hard to bend? This is just an easier process to do.
No, I think this
Florentine.
probably takes a little bit longer, but then all you have to do is lose, or some people are less exacting than Noah. But if Noah's like bending a cutaway and like there's like any sort of wrinkle in the wood, then it's like over for him. But so yeah, he's doing the Florentines, which have a cool look.
Looking at the finish, just looking everywhere, there's no open pores, nothing. Everything is super smooth.
Yeah, we would rave about Ryan Condon's finishing, but he already knows he's the best.
You don't have to tell us that. He'll already tell you.
Yeah.
But I mean, every time I go into Noah's office, I see him just sanding, and like he's like, yeah, I mean, majority of it is sanding because you're trying to get a very level surface. You can see the edge, all the edges are it's perfect.
Miter joints are perfect. You're never going to see any sort of like sanding swirls underneath the finish in the wood or anything like that. Yeah, I mean, but that's what people should get when they're spending this kind of money.
Yeah.
And it's just not always the case, but yeah, Kolau brings it with that precision.
I mean, it's like a machine made it.
The machine named Noah Bong.
Cyborg/alien. Okay. It's so warm.
But detailed. It's still like very, very clear.
Yeah.
Awesome. So, before I got in today, were you guys here when Kaimana came?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Let's talk about some of those gems.
He's pretty serious. He had Super Saiyan here.
Grab.
Which one? Which one you want to do first?
Let's do some of the baritones.
Yeah, I'll take the K3.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite models. Yeah. So when Kaimana came in today, he dropped off 14 ukes to us, and what was special about this batch of ukuleles that he dropped off to us was that a lot of it consisted of baritone ukuleles, and he was telling us today that Kanile'a wanted to go ahead and try make or try to represent all the models that they do for like their concert, their tenor sizes, but they wanted to replicate on their baritone size. So right here, what I'm holding is one of my favorite models from the tenor line and the concert line. Is it in the soprano too?
We had a K3 soprano
Yeah.
a bunch of times. Yeah.
So
it's not as popular.
But to me, of all the Kanile'as and all their models, my personal favorite is the K3 model. So the K3 model, basically, it has the tortoise shell, the bird's eye maple rosette, tortoise shell binding pretty much all over the ukulele, and just the typical black ebony regular headstock. But I don't know, it's just I really like the big maple, bird's eye maple, and it really contrasts nicely with the white koa on the front, the back, and even on the sides. So
it's good. It's like a lot of the sapwood we see is like really white, but the one that they picked especially for this set,
it matches so well with the
it's
golden.
not. Yeah, the coloring is perfect.
This is an absolute
gem.
Yeah, I mean, it just really, you can even see it's so subtle, the cutoffs here, but it's just very tight, the curls. Absolutely beautiful. So I had to give a feature on this and give a shout out to this one because this is my favorite model from Kanile'a. So let's give this a.
The way they did it, it's like the bottom of the, when you're holding it like that, it looks like the bottom of the fretboard is glowing.
Almost, yeah.
There's like there's a white aura.
This is one of the nicest K3s I've seen, and now it's on a baritone. So.
Which happens to sound amazing.
Very so. Absolutely amazing. Just very warm.
Like what you did there, the walk down from B flat or whatever it was. When you
this.
That was quality.
Woo!
Top notch.
So yeah, I mean,
good jazzy kind of sound. Good jazz tone.
It's just so warm, so nice, and so beautiful to look at. So Corey, what you got?
So this isn't the first one we got, right? We had a KPA baritone before, or is it the very first?
We did.
But this is something you don't see every day coming out of the production line of Kanile'a. This is the KPA series. Sorry about that. This has that really thick abalone rosette, and it's they're very consistent with their abalone. really nice selections of abalone all the time. That goes all the way up to the fretboard and faceplate too. So
Kanile'a got nice everything.
yeah, it's just high end all the time. It's just maxed out. But same thing, tortoise. Purfling around the rosette, both sides. This one only has top binding. It's the same material as the tortoise. But look at that. This is a premium. Look at that coal wood.
That's crazy. I mean, if you show the back,
Let's give it a little twirl.
if you show the back, then it shows pretty much every single color of the color spectrum of coal.
Reminds me of
on
Pocahontas with the the tree. The
You see all the colors
Yeah.
from all of koa, the whole spectrum. So that's amazing koa. I like the gold and black tuners over the silver ones.
Yeah, it's one you find on the higher end one. So
Yeah.
has the gold Kanile'a branded
Versus my silver one.
tuners.
And then mine even has the regular pearl, but yours has abalone, yeah, on the K.
Abalone, yeah. This
that
is
one really sticks out.
This is the they use paua abalone on the Honu Islands and KPA series. Is it one paua?
Paua.
Has a lot of paua.
Manda.
Yeah, check it out.
That
Very
sounds
nice.
really good.
Very nice.
The guitar.
All right, so up next we have a baritone size model of the Honu model. Absolutely incredible power shells in the turtles, and even on the logo too. It's crazy.
I like the coloring on that one more.
It's really nice. Even nicer with the black and gold tuners. Yeah. It's on the fret markers too. Got tortoise shell on the top. And then just really all around, again, you can see all the colors, the white, the orange, the darker sides of koa, the hint of the white. Just really solid. I think what's cool about the turtles or the honu on this is that this is usually for all the other sizes, yeah? So they must have created another molding, to make. They had to create a special molding for the baritone size because it's noticeably bigger than the tenor and the soprano and the concert sizes. So
Beautiful.
awesome, but. Let's move this first and then. Yeah. Host is ringing forever.
There's really nice overtones too.
So, if you maybe have some really nice tenors or other sizes, you don't have a gorgeous baritone that you truly love, we just got some that are awesome.
Yeah, you gotta complete your collection.
That's the cool thing about baritones. I mean, you can just lie down in your bed. It's just such a mellow, relaxing. Close your eyes. It's just, you can't get this from any of the other sizes, the tenor sizes. The baritone's so unique.
Play it the same way. Some people think it's like learning a different instrument or something. It's not. It's just in a different key.
Yeah, it's just pretty much the bottom 4 strings of a guitar, but you can still approach it the exact same way.
But yeah, if you're just an ukulele player, you pick it up, you play it exactly the same.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
Yeah, right.
So, what you got, Corey? Looks familiar.
The Willie K model. We just picked this up today too. And, Kanile'a dropped it off with a batch. And so I like super tenors. The lower bout is a little bigger, so you get lower bass response or better bass response. With the super tenor 19-inch neck, higher tension strings, which will give you more sustain and not an overly bright sound. Aquilas work really well in 19-inch scale length because sometimes, or what I hear is it can be a little muddy. When you have the string tension a little higher, it brings out a really good amount of clarity, and you still maintain that warm, kind of brightish sound you get from Aquilas. This, in case anybody's wondering, 5-string is just the high and low G string together. So
I think super tenor, the bottom bout is 1.5 inches wider than the tenor, if I remember correctly, when I was doing all the measurements. And it makes a big difference on the sound. You get a much bigger.
What's cool
sound.
is this is what the old style baritone scale lengths were, right? 19. So you could probably get away with putting baritone strings on here. This will double as a super tenor, but baritone. So, yeah, check it out.
What key is this? This is G or A?
Hey. that. Play that first chords like.
Wow. Okay. So. We got the mango.
Who wants the concert mango?
I'll take the concert. Okay, so last of the bunch of ukes that Kaimana came and dropped off. These are very special custom Kanile'as. We got all mango front, back, and sides.
That thing's on fire.
All, I mean, no dye or anything. This is
Straight
mango.
untouched. Well, I mean, touched, but
Straight mango wood. Look at those curls.
I don't know what that color. What is it? The gold color that I really like about it.
There's just so much going on. Not only the curls, but just
It reminds me of something, just like a vintage
this
kind
is
of look
super
to it.
premium mango wood. And then got the koa rosette, koa binding or curly koa binding everywhere. Koa fret markers on the fretboard and on the sides. And the koa Kanile'a logo on the top. Ebony faceplate, thin headstock, the crown, and then the black and gold tuners. The stuffed
Very
tuners.
elegant.
And Kaimana said they went ahead and put fluorocarbon strings on these, so it's a lot brighter.
I didn't think, because mango is generally brighter, but it matches well with the Kanile'a bracing style, because you still get a really nice, punchy, warm, deep kind of sound.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not overly bright. I was pleasantly surprised.
I mean, this thing sounds awesome. So, let's see. What do I want to play on this? I want to play some Zelda. That's random. I love Zelda. Big fan of Zelda. So let's play.
Shout out to Adam.
Shout out to Adam. He gave us a special shout out, so I will talk to you about that later.
Okay.
Anyway, so I'm gonna play a Zelda tune. Any of you who played Ocarina of Time, childhood favorite, here is Zelda's Lullaby. I want to nail it.
So smooth.
Okay. I like to play a special song.
This is Zelda's Lullaby.
Oh, you guys are gonna duet that?
Oh no.
Yeah.
I don't know the.
You just don't know it yet.
No,
We haven't seen a tenor like this one before.
So this is. Sorry. This is the tenor version. This is like a KCS tenor with a different rosette. It's a koa rosette, black and white. I'm not black and white, black purfling lines are on it. Koa binding top and back. Premium mango. Yeah, give it a twirl.
more like ultimate mango.
Ultimango.
Iron mango?
Pure mango.
Oh, there's one thing I forgot to mention about mine and yours is that Kaimana mentioned that these two ukuleles, the wood is from the same exact
Same set.
same
Yeah,
set.
you can tell.
Woo, same
So
tree.
they're brother sister models.
Oh.
So think of it as a set, you know. So if you buy one, you can't leave the sibling alone. So
Where's the baritone and the soprano?
gotta ask
Because,
Kaimana.
That's what I want to know. But
I want to hear a baritone version of this.
oh yeah. Oh wait, the inside is gloss. This is cool. So it's a satin neck.
Oh yeah, even mine.
But on the inside and the slots, they're glossed.
Yeah.
That's cool. Anyways, so this is the crown, the classic slotted headstock, and it's based off the standard Kanile'a headstock, but with it's routed out and made into a slot head, which is awesome. It's a very lightweight headstock. It's very good balance with the whole thing. Because the stealth tuners, gold stealth tuners, by the way, and yeah, just a very easy to handle instrument. Oh,
Yeah, yours is a lot warmer. That tenor size. That's an expensive wall.
so just flexing.
You could do an info commercial. You want to have nice ukuleles like this? You just gotta take my 5-step program.
I got
Donate $1,000 to our Patreon, and you'll be entered to win a chance.
Oh, it's never gonna happen.
I own one of each custom
But that's not
maker.
the point.
But that's not the point. You too can own every custom builder's ukulele. Step 1. Step 2.
Get rich. Step 3.
Eat,
Contact ukulelesite.com.
email support@theukulele.sake if you have any more questions. 628000 extension 4.
So what song do you want to play? This has a very happy sound, so
we can even do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So.
Okay. Sweet old mango.
Hey, so they put fluorocarbons on these, so it's kind of a little bit different, but just right off the bat, koa versus mango.
This doesn't hit the low end. There's a certain punchy, deep kind of Kanile'a sound that you get. You don't get it so much in this, but that's not a bad thing. You get a clearer low end. Like the bass notes are more pronounced, but it doesn't have that. How do I say it? Like not a nasally kind of thing, but
Yeah, it doesn't have that on
it's
these.
just balanced. It's very well balanced. Not too bright and not too deep. It's like, I mean, you come across mango sets that are like right in between, and this, I feel like this is right in between, but still has really good low end response. It's just not as much. Really
just trying to kind of temper that with the fact that I'm listening to it with fluorocarbons versus like the used to listening to Kanile'as with the Keelas, which the Keelas do kind of have that like punchy low mid thing that can make it sound like a little bit less balanced too.
Yeah.
But I know what you mean. It does have a
very clean sound.
great recording sound.
It's like the mid frequency is at the right place. It's not too much in the upper mids and not too much in the lower mid. It's like right there. It's like the lows are here, mid, and then the trebles. It's just this perfect.
It's just skating right there.
Wham. that was wham.
Mine sounds like happy instrument. It just sounds so
It's
happy and
nice.
lively and bright and just full of
the
life.
sound. It's in the name. Kanile'a.
Like, it's hard not to not feel good when you hear.
That one you can hear more of the mids and because of the lower string tension and
Warm.
super warm.
It's a pretty serious sound for a concert too. Like, take that into the studio. Let's close this episode with a duet on those two incredible customs we started with. Man, if we could only get instruments like this every week. It's a special
Technically,
week.
we get Kanile'a's weekly.
We get amazing instruments every week, but this week, I mean, these are pretty awesome.
We
Thank
should
you
have
guys.
like a secret Kanile'a insider program going on. It's like because we pick them up weekly, and like if you're it's like in the wine club, you get your special.
All right. Talk about those things later. Thank you guys so much. And we'll close it out with
I'm just gonna toss this one right over.
Oh, okay, bro.
Kori Fujimoto and Mika Kane. And thank you for following us at Hawaii Music Supply at YouTube and the ukulelesite.com. See you next time.